Hi guys, so today we're going to make some double chocolate zucchini bread. Now for our ingredients, we're going to need some melted butter, 2 eggs, some vanilla and brown sugar, some flour, cocoa powder, a little bit of instant coffee, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. Of course, we're going to need some shredded zucchini and some chocolate chips. So to start this off, I've already sifted my flour. Next, I'm going to add in the rest of the dry ingredients, which is the baking soda, baking powder, salt, cocoa powder, and the instant coffee, which you don't have to add it in. So now I'm going to mix it and make sure it's all mixed well. And then I'm going to start on my wet ingredients. I'm going to take my melted butter, which you want to make sure it's room temp. And then you're going to add in your brown sugar. You want to mix well. Add in your eggs. Now that's why you want to make sure your butter is at room temp, because if it's too hot it can actually cook the eggs. So make sure it's at room temp. Now I'm going to add in my wet to my dry. You want to add in half of your dry, mix it a little bit, and add the rest. Now I start mixing this with my cake mixer. I'm going to end mixing it by hand because you don't want to overmix this dough. Next, I'm going to add in my shredded zucchini and my chocolate chips, which I dusted in some flour. It helps prevent them from sinking to the bottom of the pan. And I did add in my vanilla. I know I forgot to add it in earlier, but I did add it. And doesn't that look yummy, yummy? You're going to take your pan and you're going to spray it with some cooking spray and add a strip of parchment paper. This helps it lift out of the pan easier. And then we're going to put in our dough evenly. This so doesn't look good. Like, I'm with you guys. I know it doesn't look good, but it turns out really good. Now we're going to pop this in the oven. Yummy, yum. This takes a while to cook, like 50 minutes, but I'll have the directions in the description box. And when it's done, this is what you get. Now I did add some chocolate chips to the top of it. I waited for it to bake for about 20 minutes and then I added some chocolate chips. See how easy it was to come out? It's because of the parchment paper. It's a good little trick. So all we're going to do is slice it up. And you guys, this tastes like brownie bread, like chocolate chip brownie bread. It's so good. You don't taste the zucchini at all. Yum.